We got to talk about what's going on in Australia. I know I have a personal connection out there. My brother lives there, and this has been near and dear to my heart for sure. But I know you've seen so many of the videos, articles, everything about what's going on in Australia. It's draconian measures, basically. And we're seeing a lot of tough relationships between citizens and police, and everything that's going on there. It doesn't seem to make sense. And there's times where I look at Australia, and it seems like they're almost like 16 months behind where we were.
Yeah.
So there was times where we were talking about Southern California, where you're from. I remember that lone surfer that was out there in Southern California. There was a helicopter, and you had police say, like, get out. And that was like early pandemic, and we're starting to see some of that stuff in Australia.
It was a total knee-jerk reaction and overkill in my estimation. But that was when everything was fresh and new. And here we are later, a year and a half later, and things are like that are still going on. But I think we mentioned that it was, from an outsider's perspective looking in, we really feel like that might be the whole country, but you have inside information, so.
Yeah, so what's interesting about this whole situation is the way people look at America, they try painting with a broad brush that like every single state's being run the same way. I know the conversations that my brother has with people out there, like, what's going on in America? Where it's like, they have different states as well. They have different states and territories, so a lot of the riots you're seeing are in Melbourne, so that's in the state of Victoria. And you've seen construction workers going out and protesting. And it's similar to us in the States because the way California reacted to COVID is different than Florida. The way that New York reacted is different than Texas. So it's the same things that we're seeing in Australia. So I think we have to be careful that we don't paint with just this broad brush, but at the same time too, we need to call out injustices when we see them.
This is Charlie Kirk, founder and CEO of Turning Point USA. If you liked this video, be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel at Turning Point USA.